this matchup on this map, especially if we might go to tier 3 at some point or go expansion heavy. You never know. But what you know, it's that it's Archmage. I think in the history of Warcraft 3, only like 2 players have not played Archmage first in this matchup. One was freaking TH with the Mountain King, who clapped everything. And then we'll see where we're going. Are we going for hyper fast level 3 creep routes? Are we going for early expansions? Are we going for fast techs? That is not super fast as we have farms up. Are we gonna play it safe and secure? I guess so with the scouter here. I think it's too much on the line to really cut corners. We see it a lot that Archmage, Water Elemental, due to their range, just go to the enemy base and splash away and fire away at the workers. And yeah, we open up with the consumable. There's so much to win at the consumable camp. It's a little bit of an investment with militia time, but you gotta have militia anyway. And it's also a guaranteed level 2, so a very reasonable choice. What about the item? Scroll of the Beast for HawK. Big one. No Dispel early on the other side. Big heal potion. Good, but not great. So early advantage HawK if he finds a position to play it in. Versus Fly, HawK was good, but not great. Rather similar to what we've seen, or to what we say about the potion. Clearly above average HawK performance there versus Fly. Just Fly outstanding, man. Just crazy. We have differences in creep routes, and this is what I expect from a HawK. This is the creep route he does a lot. Off to the lab, fast level 3, good item. It's a little bit of gambling. At the same time, Sock is creeping 2 spots and pauses real quick. Hopefully we can get through this quickly. Dude, I love the fact that you can fast forward through breaks. Who does this? Only War 3 champions. And now we got quite a bit of a level advantage that is negated now due to 2 spots at the same time. Saves the lab for later. And the tech has started. There's very little room to attack now for HawK. As kind of similar to what Fly did, Sock is just at home when HawK's push is coming. Is this creep route timing push a little too exposed? That HawK did it a few times too many? This results now, like with this defense, with this positioning, there's nothing really to accomplish for HawK in this situation. And that's then a bit of wasted time. Tech advantage looking good. Love the replenishment potion as well. Can get another water elemental here. And that is also like... It is plan B for HawK, of course. Pretty sure HawK got it. Yep. So at least he got something out of it. But boots on Sock. He can chase these footies now. But so far, damage is with HawK. And he saves the Scroll of the Beast for later. But yeah, the boots are already paying off. This horse is so fast. And also dangerous. Tier 2 tech around the corner. Lumber is looking fine on Sock. Decent on HawK. Nice deny. Yo, this looks a lot crisper than what Sock has presented us with in the match against Lawlight. Stuff's just clicking.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, this is the spam ability of Water Elementals. If you have Brilliant Zora and the regen potion for you. HawK disengaging, and we need answers now. Tier 2 Expo or not? So far, not the case. Mountain King, Double Sanctum, Breakers on the horizon. And it very much looks like HawK is doing the same. We have Defend up. That is interesting. It's only against Water Elementals. I definitely understand Defend when there's Mercs on the map, like Shadow Priests and Berserkers, as they have piercing damage, and that gets reflected too. But only against Water Elementals. I think you fall behind in tech quite a bit. HawK is shocking around for an expansion himself. Both are actually. Ooh, here we go. HawK still has scouts here, so he knows. I like the fact that he goes to the middle. Defend does help a ton against creeps, so he can stay on the map. Finds a Book of the Dead while knowing that his opponent is going for a second base. Ooh, this is big. Shop goes down. The repair a little bit too late. Too happy. Too busy jubileeing over that Book of the Dead, which holds value for a second. But you see the hard counter already in the overlay with Priest Dispel up in a bit. But sweet little creep jack. Trying to create space with the bolt. Archmage of Sock is coming in as well. And another break. HawK is the one pausing. Oh, maybe there was an observer lagging. Maybe the routing is a bit screwed today? We don't want this to interfere with anything. MK 50%. Oh, dangerous here. Of course, Sock is trying to stay here for as long as possible. Trying to bribe the creeps to go onto HawK to find time for the Expo. Expo 2/3. That's a lot of losses for Sock, I gotta say. 2 footmen, another priest. He has barely anything left. And Archmage is also quite far away from level 4. Like, the Archmage advantage for HawK is insane. And he uses that for the perfect moment. Water Elemental, Skeleton Harass at the Expo. He can't kill the peasants in time, though. And that is, of course, a Mountain King who's not exposed to Brilliant Zora. Was that an overcommitment? Was that a little bit too late? The idea was great. Or can he just play his Archmage advantage now? He got some peasants, he got some kills, he got some XP, and he's getting dangerously close to level 5. And then how do you want to deal with Water Tauren? You need to have a Mountain King though! Militia in time! Oh! That wasn't allowed to happen. As great as this Archmage is, late game, it's all down to the Dwarf. And you need that XP so bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
I feel like HawK was too aggro here. Still Sock bruised. It's only a level 1 hero. Will be back in a bit. Last hit, important. Gets it, 2.9, Ring of the Archmagi. HawK level 5. Nobody is going tier 3. We do get upgrades. We do get breakers. But Sock is the one on 2 bases. And that's established now. He's also a level ahead on the Mountain King. It's Brilliance Aura 3 by HawK, by the way. For more Dispel. For more Stormbolt. That might be the wiser choice. Good deny. And HawK's catching up. Fast as well. As I said, never underestimate HawK in mirror matches. Never. That is a matchup where I think he's the closest to world class.
Players' forces are under attack.
So, it's time to sit back, but no time to relax. What are the upgrades saying? Ooh, not even a blacksmith for HawK. Late upgrades due to spending all the lumber on the expo, of course. For HawK, we have 1-0 already. Mountain King far forward 50%, but that priest was also a bit endangered there, getting punished immediately. Who gets more XP here? Who maneuvers himself into a better position for the late game? I think HawK holds here, as the expo didn't really pay off. But he needs his own expansion. Those denies, wow. Always love when chat is appreciating the level of play. HawK in trouble. Has a heal potion, has an invo potion. Used this Mountain King a bit of a bait. All that damage thrown onto the dwarf is not ending up anywhere else. Another priest, but the mana was low, so you want to rotate out of that anyway. Stormbolt locked and loaded. Doesn't even need it for the priest. The bash was just enough. And now I think he needs that Hail Mary bash! Potion last second though! Whoo boy, that was super close. And now the tide is turning onto that dwarf. It's another bash as well. Burning so much mana. Deep dive by the Mountain King of HawK. Let's go. Whoo, both are playing this so close to the limit. But again, HawK can deal with the losses. And HawK can't. Okay, now he's getting there. But there's a lot of catching up to do. Upgrades now by HawK as well. 1-1. HawK is ahead in that regard. 5.6 on the Archmage. HawK is ahead in that regard. Catching up on the Mountain King as well. But HawK wants to use his advantage when it comes to hero levels. Can the Mountain King reach the other Mountain King? We have a Breaker War established. 5 against 6, but better upgrades for HawK. And the Archmage is here as well. Bit of a wonky situation. No clear front line. Of course, Stormbolt should be aiming for Priest, as the kills are incredibly hard to prevent. One Stormbolt is almost an instant kill. But reinforcements are arriving so quick. Yeah, this is a matchup for people who really like to brawl. I'm stressed for both of them. Hell yeah, man. Just no calm moment. But that's a heal scroll. That's an invo potion. Shop control on Northern Isles. Close to level 5 Archmage as well. With that, HawK's mana superiority will be gone. As upgrades are evening out as well. Both breaking upkeep. We saw on the first series of HawK that he kind of falls apart when he loses the first map. Like, he doesn't have that mental fortitude for too many comebacks within a series.
The town is under siege.
So that makes this first map twice as important for him. Push coming on both sides. Who has the better trade? Both have a TP. Can use it at will. This drains quite a bit of mana already, thanks to the arcane. Oh, game of chicken. The expo here is untouched. HawK can TP whenever he wants to. That is definitely the better decision making. Town Hall dead. This one will survive. There's no repair at the moment. The fighting position is very, very, very awkward though. Archmage in the middle of it all has a heal scroll invul. That is why HawK was able to take that risk with this position. Level 6 mass teleport. Stormbolt. No invul. He might be blocked there. He might be dead. He can't get out. Oh, mass tele to the rescue. Great, great, great save by HawK, and the Mountain King of HawK didn't see that coming. Wasn't in range for Stormbolt to intercept this. That was a life-saving mass teleport, quickly adjusting, but the problem remains that this expo's up and this expo's down, and HawK has to kill HawK soon. Now shop control on his side. Invul potion heal scroll on his side. Problematic is the MK though. It was TP? Oh, it was TP. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, TP. Thank you. Otherwise, the range wouldn't have been sufficient for the MK. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hambam, what a series yesterday, man. Holy moly. Anyway, fighting again. With all the peons. He's bringing it all. And I think he has to, because he ain't clobbering down that expo here. Mass Dispel everywhere. 2-1 upgrades against 1-1. Dispel, of course, you don't want any water elementals in the fights. No level up nearby. Both with the same consumables, really. Except there's one heal potion on the MK. And can HawK outmaneuver him here now. Focus fire by breakers looks pretty good for HawK, I gotta say. Not the most impactful fights, but if a lot of breakers are hitting one breaker, that's an advantage for a lot of breakers, and that's exactly what's happening there. I feel the setup is better for HawK. Mana on the priests? There's an advantage for HawK though, as they are not getting sniped. Stormbolt not on cooldown, getting burned by the breakers a lot. Very defensive positioning now. They're hitting each other with cotton balls. But someone has to go down first. And HawK has double income. Is this the slow and steady demise? Mountain King of HawK approaching level 5. Was this one kill in the mid game the game changer? HawK, yeah, exactly. Chat is saying it as well. Use your balls, buddy. He wanted to make sure that he gets kills. Maybe the breakers were a bit too far away to guarantee that. But there was, of course, a lot of healing. Now he's spending his mana. But level 3 Brilliance Aura, guys. It's crazy. The mana regen makes it look like he's not using balls. But yeah, you gotta get that connection. HawK now in a bit of trouble. HP-wise, every bash can be problematic. But I think, even if it's a bit anticlimactic as the fight is raging on, this is a hold by HawK. And with that, he must have won the game. In a mirror match, when it's 2 base, 1 base. And the carry hero is at level 5. There's so few ways to get back at this. Upgrade advantage, maybe, but on 1 base you can't really afford that when you lose units all the time. Last ditch effort. There's no, or barely any, lumber workers available anymore. And now level 3 Stormbolt is an instant kill on priests. That is a feel-good spell. You just click on stuff and it disappears. Gotta love it. HawK unwilling to give this up, but it's a 22 food lead, a base lead. Levels are evened out. Mass tele on HawK as well. It's just one breaker after the next. He's going for the MK. GG. And while he can compete for quite a bit of time, the late game belonged to HawK, and he just killed HawK there. The decision making in the base trade, I gotta say, I didn't necessarily like it too much. If it's 2-base, that's still doable. But by giving him the advantage there, not portaling, or then at least focus not on the workers, but on the hall. And the Mountain King kill, of course. In the early game, crippled HawK massively. Bit sad for HawK, but the favorite prevails. In a close and tense match, though. HawK shows again that he is one of the best mirror match players. And then we're waiting for game 2. Ooh, HawK. It's so noticeable that HawK is coming prepared. Was HawK focusing down the peasants instead of the tunnel to get mass tally? I think he just wanted to get rid of economy as fast as possible and prevent repair and then go for the haul. But Zok was just faster. Zok was just faster. I think. Northern Isles, not HawK's map, going 0-2 in 2 series. Well, it's his match points now. Map pick now. In the meantime, there is B Cup going on today. I am aware. Starbuck versus Focus, banger match. We're gonna stick. We're gonna stick with the BetBoom qualifier. And then afterwards, if there's more time, we're gonna do B Cup. But for now, I know our friend Soul 8man is casting it. And you gave him, like, that was really heartwarming, guys. Giving him so many follows while we're watching. He's incredible, man. I love Soul 8man. It's oftentimes in the Warcraft scene that people aren't necessarily enthusiastic all the time. Because, of course, we play this game for so long. But he is, man. He is. He's pogging out over the Makrura creep. He's pogging out over ladder performances. He's creating these storylines of like Happy making it to 3k MMR. It's a great vibe, man. I love this. I love this. No doom and gloom. Just hype, man. Just hype. Is there also grilled shrimp teriyaki sauce with sesame seed cup today? Maybe. It was kind of hard to follow. I don't know if running will compete, but whatever happens, we will follow the BetBoom. We will follow the BetBoom. I guess after the observer disconnected, they try to fix it now again. I know it, guys. Technical difficulties, not easy at all. Not easy at all. Especially on the fly. Especially when you don't know what happens in a live situation. Because live situations are always different than what you prepared before. Like, I feel for these guys. Especially with Warcraft 3. Oh, man. Ah, no. Ooh, I hit back on my browser and definitely copyright music starts playing. Whoops. Fidelio, thank you for the gifted sub. Lovely, lovely, lovely. First gifted sub ever. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's not ideal that these breaks take a little bit of momentum, and breaks in between maps are never great either. But I'm sure tomorrow it's gonna be easier. But if we start to go into the B Cup now, then our game will start. So we, for now, go back to our map tier list while I have Flow TV up on the left-hand side. I said Plunder Isle is D tier, right? That's what we concluded. Should I? Yeah. That's what we concluded. So, like, Lost Temple. I mean, you know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Lost Temple is obviously S tier. I'm talking entertainment value, right? So I'm judging this from an observer perspective, not from a player perspective. As a caster, that's what I have to do, right? And Lost Temple is the FFA of one-on-one with multiple bases, super mega macro, high level, crazy ultimates, massive armies, some unique items as well because the creep spots are so big. Absolute S tier. I 100% understand that there's some downsides. You know, spawning positions aren't always the same, and sometimes they're close and sometimes not. But man, this is like mega good map to watch. Last Refuge. Last Refuge for me has produced some amazing games. And in general, it is a very good map. It is one of the best maps we ever had. And I think Last Refuge kicked the door open for many other maps to come. Because before Last Refuge came out, we had a drought of new maps for like half a decade. Always played the same. It was horrible. And then Last Refuge came around, and all of a sudden people realized there can be great maps. There can be great maps again. We can create maps again and implement them into competitive again. I like the shop setup. I like the high ground expansion setup. I very, 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 very much dislike the triangle of Shadow Priest, Murloc Camp, Mercenary Camp. That's just the Bermuda Triangle. And it's so easily abusable. And that has been abused for so many times. Or for such a long time. And because I've seen it 100 bazillion times, makes Last Refuge C tier for me. If this Bermuda Triangle would be fixed, probably A tier. Without that, C tier. It's a very solid map. And then, next up, Northern Isles. Oh! Northern Isles has to wait because our game is starting. Our game is starting, guys. And BetBoom is more important than a tier list. So, will HawK be eliminated here as many expected? Or will he be able to strike back? Rah! Thank you for the sub. Yes, he will be eliminated. Tide Hunters is the map. Tide Hunters can go crazy, chat. Tide Hunters can have very meaningful expansions. And on Tide Hunters, it oftentimes comes down to who micros better. Especially in the early game. HawK on map 1 had the faster expansion, the better execution, was all there. With a better early game, HawK can hang. HawK can hang for sure. It was kind of decided in the early mid game, late early game. If we brawl a little more and HawK is not going for level 3 into push that then leads to nothing, he got a better mid game. And that automatically leads to a better late game, right? I don't think HawK is without chances. I don't think HawK is without chances. In 10 seconds, we're going live with the game. And away we go. HawK facing elimination. Can he keep his mental together? And bring his A game. The best HawK there possibly is. Or will Sock just simply take it to an O, get revenge for the loss that he suffered against Lawlight, and advance into the decider? Oh no! The observer disconnected, and that means we have a desync and Flow TV is crashing. I don't know if the players realize this. No, they keep on playing. But yep, exactly. They have the same Flow TV issue. So there is. It's kind of weird. In Flow TV, one of the observers is streaming the game to Flow TV. And if that specific observer drops, Flow TV gets the desync. I would go to the to the Russian stream. Unfortunately, the Russian stream was also on Flow TV. So I don't, like, to be honest, I don't really know what the observers are doing in game. Alps, thank you for the sub, 49 month. Love seeing you cast these tier 1 tournaments. Dude, I woke up with so much hype, man. So I don't think there's a way to watch this game. Yep, I checked all the other streams. And we all have the same problem. Yep, that is not fixable. Okay, I guess we have to wait and see. So we will know the result once the game is over. Ay, ay, ay. That is a delicate situation. At the same time, I'm trying to save all the Flow TV links for Starbuck and Focus so we can maybe do VCAP later. Yeah. I'm constantly like hoping that an observer restreams it to Cake. Like he could just Discord stream. There is still an observer in the game. Balababama malala mama. Ah, and that's exactly what they do. Ah, nice, 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 nice. Adjusting on the fly, boys. So, no, that's not what we do. I don't know what we do. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I think we got a feed. One sec. Did I remember this correctly? Yes. Ah, nice. Okay, we got it. So kick it, so kick it. Oh, we got it. We got. Oh, no clean feed, I think. But hey, let's see. Little fumbly bumbly here, but Sock in the blue, HawK in the yellow. At least we got a game, right? And it looks... How does it look? Kind of how I expected this. Boy, is that laggy. And what's up with these HP bars? Something's really... He's observing from the moon. Yeah, it's not ideal. Okay, that is probably leading to these delays at the moment. Well. What's the sitch? HawK in the yellow, 3.4, a little bit behind. Mountain King also in a better situation for SOC. No expansions. Items. Both Belt of Giant Strength doesn't make an impact, really. Slideshow, greater no-show. Exactly. That's what it is. Come on, guys. We've watched Warcraft in 160p via PP Live. We can survive this, alright? So HawK can go up to 50. And he's expanding bottom left. Ah, it is a clean feed. It is just the the unit responses. Anyway, SOC with the bolt. Lots of pressure on this Archmage. And if SOC wins the fight for the red spot, and he has surrounded that Mountain King, kind of, blocked the Mountain King away at least, then he can continue to push to this Expo and then HawK's out. But supply clearly in favor of HawK. Might be a more efficient army for SOC because it's just only army, no extra workers. And that Mountain King, man, gotta pray. It's rough. This rough. Is that Expo? Oh, he has to cancel it, right? Yeah, he's sending the workers back. Tier 2 Expo plans cancelled. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, since it's a clean feed, I can just do this. Okay, SOC. You got quite some advantages. Especially that level 2 Brilliance aura is great. And yeah, now the red spot, exactly. This was what the fight was kind of over. Not only that Expo, but also the red spot. And that's a huge consumable for the winner. Toxie, are you still watching? Can you install a proxy for these lads? That might helping them. That might be helping them. Consumable went to HawK actually. So one of the wind. Not really a game changer. At best is forcing a dispel. I think. I mean, it can be an X play, but I think he should just. Should just sell it. Just blink a lot faster than usual, guys, and then you don't see the lags anymore. That's the trick. It's a little bit DIY, but come on. Bit of effort from your side. So HawK's breaking upkeep. He kind of has to. The SOC is expanding. Yeah, just blink at 60 FPS. Come on. Not that hard. We engage again. Double heal scroll for HawK. Okay. This might win him the game, actually. He did not even sell the One of the Wind. How did he have so much money? That's crazy. But SOC is super close to 5 with a couple of kills that could be doable. Breakers not really attacking the Mountain Kings, right? We're just waiting for more Storm Bolts here. HawK's Priest far outside the fight. They can't even heal the front line at the moment. Stormbolt, SOC, Archmage in trouble. Might be going for the TP or fight his way out. Nice Wand of the Wind, actually, now that there's no more Dispel available. And he wants to decide this fight. right here, right now. But he can't really. There's just so much HawK in this fight on the back of an expansion. So tough. One heal scroll still alive. HawK, Mountain King getting bashed. Has the potion at the ready. But now we're sniping Priest. They were out of the fight for so long. And now they're getting punished for their laziness. Level 4 now. Okay, this is something that HawK has over HawK. Archmage getting out of here. No more mana on either side. HawK lost little, didn't he? Indicator for that, Archmage levels. 0.4, I guess. And he definitely caught up. Bash. No potion. Only a heal scroll. And a bit unfortunate. Reinforcements. So confusing that the colors are switched, by the way. Oh, HawK has the expo. Oh my god, HawK has the expo. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it was so confusing because starting position is left and name is on the right. Oh, Jesus. Yo, with that explains the supply lead, of course. Oh, Jesus, I casted this game wrong the entire time. Casted it wrong the entire time. Confused the players. Okay, maybe the legs are a bit distracting. So, Shu is on the other foot, basically. This is a mirror or a carbon copy of the game that we had on Northern Isles. Just that HawK has the expo and HawK doesn't. And HawK has the supply lead and the consumables. And HawK doesn't. So HawK fighting. Good split attack to take care of the peasants. You don't need the water elementals here. They're probably gonna be dispelled anyway. HawK with the weak Mountain King, but Invo potion at the ready. This time the... Oh, sweet Invo dodge. The priests are in a way better position for HawK. Stormbolt onto priest, but the workers aren't there anymore, are they? They shouldn't. There shouldn't be any extra income. Still 2 heal scroll. Oh, that one was juicy. HawK catching up. HawK got some kills in. HawK level 5.3. Do we know the upgrades? Yeah, 2, 1 on each side. He killed the entire peasant line. That's so good. And now he can use the footmen in the fight still. They do have advantageous armor type versus breakers. Stormbolt. This is a lot of burnt mana if you just focus with breakers. Exactly. HawK. Can he get out there? He has another heal scroll. HawK just fighting. Is there a TP? There's no TP for HawK. So he can't get out if he has to. I feel like HawK's just doing it. Everything is still so healthy. He fought through 1 heal scroll already. Priest's almost empty soon. He wants this Mountain King gone. Oh my god. But... Oh, the block! No way! Thought for a second he might be trapped there. And now breakers a bit mispositioned, but same can be said for the priests of HawK. Dude, who has the better micro-macro game? HawK is not counter-expanding. This is just the tower that's been there the entire time. Both Mountain Kings close to 5. It's an arms race, everybody. Every bash on a breaker could potentially mean death. Could potentially mean a level up. Ooh, HawK, are you falling apart? That's 2 quick breaker losses in a row. Mountain King still not 5. Next Stormbolt might kill the MK. He's lining it up. Trying to run away, but he has such short legs. No way, dude. Move. That's the level 5, and HawK against all odds out fighting HawK against an expo against 2 heal scrolls? What the hell? In game 1, it was the better call to focus the town hall immediately. Here, it was a brilliant call to just get rid of the workers. What's gonna save HawK now? This Mastelli can't do anything about it. He can't do anything about it because the Mountain King isn't there. No way, dude. And now the win condition is gone. HawK was a no upkeep the entire time, being super effective. Oh, don't tell me that Mountain King. Oh, don't tell me that Mountain King is not coming out. He's not coming out, is he? Mass repair? With such few resources? Siege breakers? But wait, what's the Mountain King doing there? What's the Mountain King doing there? HawK! You had this game in the palm of your hands! And HawK kills the MK. No way! He also holds the altar. This will cost quite a bit. HawK isn't rich enough to get the hero back from the tavern. What a massive mistake! I can't believe this just happened. He played so well for 10 minutes straight. Are we selling items now? Mountain King by HawK is back. OMG. Oh, he just bought a potion. He doesn't have the gold. He doesn't have the gold. Yeah, getting out there now. Stormbolt, not ready. This game was over. And now it isn't. HawK doesn't want to give HawK the opportunity to go for the altar. Militia called, lots of damage onto breakers. And the heal scroll is again with HawK. This Mountain King is gigantic. No way. Oh, he fights his way out. I thought a militia surround? Really? Okay. 2 layers of militia and breakers should suffice. We do have lots and lots and lots of mana on both sides. HawK, how long until this MK is back? I'm guessing 30 seconds, 40 seconds. But to be honest, it doesn't look like HawK has big problems. The heal scroll is gone already. 2 units still mega hurt. And there it is. There it is. Mountain King's back. He got a Stormbolt locked and loaded. Being stopped for a second. Can he interrupt? Oh my god! He was a pixel away from the Stormbolt connecting. That could have backfired so mega hard. Unlike a Back to Warcraft sub that never backfires. Thank you, Kurubik, for the tier 1 sub, 49 month. Let's go. HawK didn't look like the player with the worst position while he was missing a second hero. That's nuts. Creep check now, though. Creep check now, though. Last hits, I mean, It's only about the little goal that we have, right? Main bases should be empty soon. Is this Granite Golem providing another disable? We'll see about that. Heal potion on the MK. Town portal out when he needs to. Oh, it's so hard to cast this, let's be honest. What's the item? Katka's Pipe? No. Hood of Cunning. Doesn't really do anything, but HawK got it. That's solid value. The fight is all over the place, but HawK has this get out of my game move here with the Archmage down. Counter focus doesn't do anything. And HawK is trailing, man. Down in the dirt. If he loses that Mountain King, it's definitely over. The block is superb. And I think HawK shows that he is simply the better human mirror player here on this day. HawK, you had some good weeks, my dude. You didn't get squashed. You held up. But these are the top players in the world with a couple of exceptions. And then this might happen. We still have an Invo potion. We fight the way out. Like, this 2 heroes versus 0. This 2 heroes versus 0. HawK doesn't really want to realize this yet. He's long distance mining. He doesn't have income anymore at all. So yeah, this Mountain King will not see the light of day anymore, is it? Probably a bit frustrated. Probably higher expectations. But you ain't stopping HawK no more, dude. You ain't. Victory lap for the Koreans. And this was some... Oh, mass teleport. This was a sweet recovery for HawK after that 0-2 versus Lawlight earlier today, which I guess came in as quite a shock. Being squashed there 0-2. And let's be honest, they might have a rematch later. They might have a rematch later. How do you outmaneuver HawK now? You're down in supply. HawK can't stop mass teleport. HawK can't stop mass teleport. There's barely any workers left. It's 4 workers left. We're calling some militia. Getting relatively easy slaughtered here. Just HawK. He wanted to go to Dubai once in his life. That's not gonna be it. Here is for Cosmodan. Yeah. Mountain King ulti. So much damage. So much HP. He's just clobbering these poor breakers to death. And the one breaking is HawK. He's trying to get the MK back, but no. No. GG. It is. HawK is advancing into the lower bracket final, and now also he is 1 step away from Dubai. Young Girds, thank you for the sub. This was a little stressful for all of us. Not necessarily the ideal broadcast, right? But I mean, at least we got the game and we got the result and we saw how we got there. HawK, the first player out of the 16 to be eliminated with a 0-4 score. But there's some weeks where HawK is not in shape, not in the mood, whatever. It was noticeable that he really prepared. He was up there, but then he's like half a level below the other players who maybe take the game more seriously in the past 6 months. And then it just looks like this, man. Then it's about the nuances. And these nuances were done better by Fly and also by HawK.